Let's bring in our next guest, local business time, All-Star Plumbing. Mike, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Very nice to meet you.
You too.
I saw your truck outside. I'm like, yeah, All-Star Plumbing's here. I got some questions for them.
All right.
Now, first of all, what type of plumbing do you guys do?
We do all types of plumbing. We do residential repairs, commercial repairs, water softener installations, water filters.
Is that a big one? Is the water softener still big?
The water softener is big. It's water softening and whole house filtration systems. Very, very big. Yeah.
Here in the valley, it's very big because the water is what? Not very.
The water here in the valley is extremely hard. A lot of calcium, a lot of magnesium, and
a lot of radon.
A lot of. I don't know about radon.
Oh, I do.
But there's a lot of chlorine, and certain parts of the valley, it's equivalent to drinking out of your swimming pool. The chlorine's so bad.
Now, what happens to people when they drink chlorine?
Well, when they drink chlorine, a couple things happen. Not only are you drinking chlorine, and chlorine is put in the water to kill bacteria. Right. So you're not only drinking.
Are you killing the bacteria inside of you?
No. You're not killing the bacteria inside of you. You're killing the bacteria that is in the water. But
no, when you drink it, do you kill the bacteria inside of you?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh.
But when you drink the tap water, you're drinking the chlorine and the dead bacteria. Which is known to be a carcinogen, is the chlorine byproducts when drinking out of a municipal water system. So the filters that we sell, it's a carbon-based system that removes 100% of the chlorine as well as the byproducts.
Now, do you hook that up at the water source or just to certain sinks or showers? Or?
No, we hook it up at the main water source.
So all the water that comes through the house is filtered?
Correct, everything. And when your drinking water, your master bath, your kitchen, you're showering in it, bathing in it, it's good for the kids, you know. So it's a really good, the filtering the water is really good.
What are the benefits? I mean, obviously, drinking it, you're going to benefit. But what about the skin and the hair and the?
Yeah, that's a good question. Chlorine is absorbed extremely rapidly through the skin. A lot of our clients suffer from eczema, which is like the skin condition you get on your like a rash. It helps alleviate that as well. Helps alleviate, in Fresno, there's a lot of agricultural runoff, and that gets into the water table. So the carbon filter actually removes about 95% of the agricultural runoff.
Wait a minute, what do you mean ag runoff?
Ag runoff would be pesticides, germicides that seep into the ground and get into the water table.
And then, so we're drinking that?
You're drinking
Does
that.
the city do anything to take that out of the water?
The city does. They do their best, but the filters that they use cannot take everything out of it, which is why they then put in chlorine to disinfect it, per se. Not only for the bacteria, but it also lowers down the agricultural runoff sprays, the pesticides and everything.
What's it cost to put a whole house filter on?
A whole house water filter typically runs about $2,200 to $3,000, depending on the size of the unit you want to get.
And you have a lot of people doing that, huh?
We right now it's fairly new, as well as water softening. A lot of people are not educated on how hard the water is. And hard water is typically, you get those in your shower doors, and it's all white and crusty, and you get it on your faucets. It gets onto your skin. Your skin gets really dry. Your hair gets brittle. You use more soap. So not a lot of people really know about it. We're trying to educate the public on that.
But the everyday plumbing stuff.
Everyday plumbing stuff where, we can change your faucet. You got a leak. Garbage disposal is not working. With the drought going on in Fresno, we do a lot of faucet repair, toilet repair. A leaky toilet can waste, 30 gallons of water per day.
Wow.
And a leaky faucet can go up to almost 50 gallons per day. And with the drought in the valley, we've been taking care of a lot of that.
Well, there's meters on these houses, so these people are paying for that
That's
water
true.
now, right?
Yes, they recently put the meters on, exactly. So we can basically see exactly how much water they're using. By going through, doing a home inspection, we can see exactly where the leaks may be located and help them save money that way, too.
Awesome. And sometimes they're not inside the house, it's outside of the house that's happening.
That's
and those
correct.
are easy to overlook.
Yes, that's true. A lot of people walk past a broken sprinkler head, or they're walking past, the main line from the meter to the house. There's just a big puddle, and people tend to take
or
that
just
for granted.
turning it on and the water's squirting out of the valve.
Yeah, a lot of leaky valves.
A simple fix, right?
It's a simple fix, yeah, but I highly recommend a professional do it. Because a lot of our business is when, maybe the husband tries to fix it themselves, and then they call us when we fix it better.
Now, what about adding things like garbage disposals and you guys do all that?
We
kind of
do
stuff?
everything, yeah. We do it from the small to the big. A lot of these houses in Fresno, they have contractor grade disposals or toilets, and we'll just come in. We work off of a flat
You say
rate.
contractor grade. You're saying they're inexpensive and cheap.
Exactly.
Okay.
They don't typically last too long. So we'll just come in. When we come into your house, we give you several options, and then you, the homeowner, choose which option you want. But we can do from the simplest repairs to like a washer, or we can repipe your whole house. So we do everything.
Now, did you grow up here in Fresno?
I actually grew up in Los Angeles, but my cousin, my business partner, he lived here in Fresno. So I've been coming up to Fresno pretty much my whole life.
And how is it that you became a plumber? As a child, did you want to become a plumber?
No. It's just a progression of life. We had a custom furniture business, and then we moved to making custom cabinets, installing custom cabinets, and then became a plumber.
Somehow that became a plumber.
Well, yeah, we're also general contractors, All-Star Plumbing. So we have a C36 license and a General B. So we can do kitchen remodels, bathroom remodels. We can do all that.
Okay.
So we still have that portion, but we tended to 2008 when the economy kind of tanked. That we needed to do something else to
Expand
survive.
a little bit. It keeps
Diversify,
that money
yeah.
flowing in.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
Now, what about emergency stuff? Because I think a lot of people are afraid of a plumber when it comes to emergency stuff. Like, if it's the weekend or nighttime, I'm gonna get hit hard on this bill. Maybe I should wait till Monday.
Right,
and
right.
Get the plumber over here. How's that work?
Well, we're 24/7, 7 days a week. Sundays and evening hours, we do have an after-hours fee. But what we'll do is come to your house, we'll check it out, and we'll give you, again, the options to choose. If you decide to use us, we'll waive the emergency fee.
Okay. Well, I know that we have a lot of people here in the Tower District area, and a lot of people in the valley, in the smaller towns, and there's some older homes there.
Yes.
Now, the older homes are different. I had a guy come out one time to my older home, and because I had a leak in the shower. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, the guy wants to rip out the tile. He wants to do this humongous job. I got a second opinion. The guy came in and with a couple 5-cent washers fixed the deal.
Right.
So
Yeah.
do you know the old stuff too?
Yeah, we're very experienced with old homes. In fact, we have a lot of clients in the Tower District. And to us, older homes are a little easier because the newer homes, everything is underground, and the older homes, they're in the
Accessible.
they're above. They're good word.
Right.
Accessible, yes. And then that's how we do things when we talk to our clients. We're not trying to sell you anything. We inform you. These are your choices. You decide, how you want it done. And you're looking for a permanent solution, not a temporary.
Now, what about preventative stuff? Because I'll tell you guys something. The older homes here, the plumbing under the sink, if it hasn't blown, it's gonna. Okay, I've had it happen to me in 3 different homes, and it gets soft under there by time, and it's time to replace it with some nice PVC stuff. I had it done, and it's been a nice headache gone away.
Okay. Yeah. Did you have PVC or did you have?
I had the old metal pipe, and the little leak. I thought I would go in there. Maybe it's a little loose, and crunch, the whole thing. The whole
Yes.
thing fell apart on me.
Yes. A lot of the old homes do have what's called galvanized piping, and the galvanized piping over a certain number of years, it just, like you say, starts to deteriorate. So as far as preventative maintenance, we can put new valves on there. We can repipe the house with PEX. It's called piping. And then also another way is a water softener. And a water softener, what that does is it removes the calcium and magnesium, which is what's causing those symptoms.
Oh, really?
So a leaky
Well, there you
faucet,
go.
a leaky faucet, a leaky toilet, a broken pipe, things like that are primarily symptoms of hard water. So you get it, you nip it in the bud, you get it at the source.
Well, it's probably a little cheaper to do it before the fact, too.
That's true, and it always happens on a Sunday night or when you have family over.
Or a holiday.
Or a holiday, yeah,
Right.
4th of July.
All right, so if people want to get a hold of you, do we have like a website?
Yes, we have a website. It's allstarplumbingfresno.com.
Have you ever thought about getting something a little shorter?
We're working on that, yes. And then you can reach us at 445-9999.
Okay. Mike, thanks a lot for coming
You're welcome.
by. It's
My
good to
pleasure.
have you here on The Buzz.